Well, it was in the way when I was putting stuff up. Keeps falling off. Put it right up top there. Going where?
while doing your job.
No,
It's
baby.
truly remarkable. Great fucking work. Are we gonna have our first waiter called
Baby.
Wheels? Gregor, you don't say much, and you've been drawing what can only be described as satanic shit all over the bathroom walls. Quite frankly, we're afraid to let you go. Feliz, Papa. Rick, get clean skin. Here are your rules. Talk to a doctor immediately or find us out. Very difficult choice. No one wants it. Rick, get up here. Come on. Get in here, Rick. Rick's so pissed. Anyone who didn't see this coming is a fucking imbecile. Of course we're gonna put him front and center. We're a business. The next waiter tryout is 6 months. Get back to work, cockroaches. I just thought we had a chance this time. Hey! Oh, Corky? The doctor keeps calling, man. What was the waiter that's on vacation on mom's service? Call him anytime. If you text, call, it's only 6 months away. It's not that far away. Yes, it is. We got 6 more months. I can't tell Pam I'm leaving. Did you just meet that guy? Yeah, right. You go by Vincent. Hey, Brooks. I thought she blocked you. I gotta find her. Doc tells me to work out a little bit more than we were leaving. Shit, nigga, dog. I wasn't working for you. We work 7 days a week. When are we working out? Bullshit. I'm gonna personal mountain, baby. You know what? Hey, did you see the submarine? Sorry.
Motherfucker.
Hey, Frank. Is he not right there? Yeah. Yeah. He just told me that inside. He's a fucking pussy. After the loss of your living oh my god, he won bad for you, he gets a whole new pad? Everyone's killing it but us, man. What, no, somebody Marco was an Uber driver. Oh, me? Oh, let's keep this to rights. Hey, dude. Oh my god, those juice prices have really skyrocketed. Anything to do with that Tux bill?
Yeah, and icy roads.
Well, nothing after that. I'm surprised the highway didn't get permanent. Gave you guys so much last week, I could really blow my nose. I wonder if it's that. I'll be in Spank. I'll be in Miami. Yeah. Fill her up.
When are you gonna ask me out?
Well, I mean, presently I'm sort of kind of in a
What is it? Oh, Jello, Jello. Look at him just jump, dude. They just like the feeling, you know what I'm saying? I know what it's like. I was the same way. He's having fun. He's in the time of his life. Okay, okay. Yo quiero Taco Bell. The fuck is this? Mhm.
I'll be like Hazel Bloomer. I'm gonna propose to my girlfriend. Join the gym. It's the best day of my life. Again, we were not pressing charges, so I guess we're free to go. Pipe down, you little dicks. Hello? Boy, investigation is brutality. Oh, also, after your answers. Listen to exactly what I have. That guy's jacked. Just interrupted him with your voice. Dude, yeah. I'll sell your fucking house up to multi-millionaire. Little do we know that I'm scared. And you know what I'm talking about. Me? Was he looking at somebody else? Ask him anything. I'll stick you up in the vine pen and leave you with a shovel for 6 years. I took him. You two better tell me every fucking little thing you know. Father, was the carpet or not set? About the restaurant, idiots! Hey, don't call me idiots. Okay, listen. Basic promotions, man. Tour the venues. And there's a step solo. But you know, let's only add some. Also, we have to take a break before our show.
What the fuck?
I imagine a woman just looking at the piece.
I just had a bunch. I probably had more than I wanted. For a while, I want these assholes to build in my house. Yeah. Look at it. It's a good game. Look at it. Look. Look at him. Because that's what he really is. So when it's tight spaces, he'll transform to his like regular form. The thing that sucks is I can't. See? Yeah, but it's not bad though. Just a little chewy. I sort of. So do I. I just kind of rushed it because I was like craving it. Yeah. I fucking love wings and blue cheese. Dressing's so good. That blue cheese in particular is real good. I hate that Kraft shit. That Kraft shit's like gross. They add in like, it's like, just give me regular ass blue cheese dressing. Trying to see what he said. He hit him with the car, that's why I figured. He hit him with the car when he was a kid. Maybe I gotta fucking. Yeah. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Justice. It's good though. For real. house would get built so I can move on to. Oh, big one. Yeah. A fat one. Yeah. Caterpie. Yeah. Hmm. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh bougie. Yeah. Yeah, baby, a long time ago.
Hey guys, you were supposed to be at work 2 minutes ago. What's going on? What are you doing, TikTok?
2 minutes ago.
Hey guys, come on.
That same movie, Bus Boys.
You won't fall down this hole.
It's alright. Yeah.
Can't believe Monkey's the one who murder ball's acting weird. We'll lose 2 friends in one day. We are here. I'm losing my tongue. Everybody thought you were on the beach. What? Listen up, buddy. I haven't been thinking now for weeks. We are here. No flirt. Oh my God, there's a strip club down here. Oh shoot, I'm gonna get ones on. Hi, Chris. Oh, Steve, you're in this dungeon too? Glad you survived here. Buddy, let me explain what happened. Get up. Get up. Oh, Rick, you're here too? Dude, I texted you on your break, you never texted me back. Oh, I was here, you fucking loser. Still rude. Get up. Let's go. No, I'm going. Hey, Rick, plug in your phone. Hey, Keith, you ready? Whoa, órale. If it isn't creepy and sneaky. Dude, you can stand up. I was gonna tell you. I liked you, chicharrones. Until this one called me pollo pollo. Esto sabía de... That's just a play on words. And then these ones tried to kiss me. Just play on lips. You know, I would like to let you guys go. We accept. But I can't. You can't unsee what you've already seen. And the eyes have good memories. They're like the brains of the face. Últimas palabras, putos. What's that? Bitches. On the first part. And last words. Actually, yeah. Knew if this time ever came, I wanted to put on this bandana that my dad gave me when I was just a kid. Before he went away to prison. His face off. Really good carcinogens. It was called There's Two Stories. I smoke all through his face. I was even part of the Carcinogen Kids Club for a bit. And he gave me this bandana before he left. So I'm gonna wear it. So when I go to heaven, he'll be able to find me. Yo. Lines for Steve. He's supposed to tell you. When I took that dog out that day, it was his last lap, and I was supposed to do whatever he wanted, and he wanted me to try to drive the car. Stupid, I knew it was gonna be a bad idea so bad. He couldn't drive it off
Oh.
Thank you, but I'm gonna pass on this promotion. I'm gonna stay right here. Next to my buddy. Well, good luck. Lost boys football. But I have a question, Manager Tim. Where did promotions go in this game? That was up to the viewers. So I stay right here until the hardest one finishes the building. Day in, day out, great or bad, whatever it's like, I feel like this is fun. Easier? It gets way easier. Damn right I am.
Boo boo boo. Oh, she snacked it. You're like my little Pokemon. You are. Look at them. Build. Build. Whoa. I found a new Pokemon. Look at it. It's a Farfetch'd. So the first fucking Pokemon I've ever found. Yeah. What? Jesus Christ. Like, you scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, what the fuck? Is someone in the house? Yeah, I know, but I was like, someone in the fucking house or something? Like.
Gets easy. Plus, I never finished, so only have about 38 hours left.
I don't know if I have. Yeah, it's in the other room. Yeah. What is going on? What movie? Baby, I'm in the middle of playing this game. In a second. I can put it on this screen. You want to watch the Scooby-Doo movie? Well, like cartoon though? No. I missed you. I wish this house would be fucking completed, is what I wish. I wish it wasn't like some weird real-time shit going on or something. What's that?
Why she's so cute? Like,
She's a beanie.
gold bottle.
Golmatal.
Her cheeks and roof is well made.
Yeah, they always get like that, don't they? What do you mean, though?
India rarely actually. Our babies are most like they don't need to touch their nose constantly. Our parents keep feeding them a shitload of food and make them like those Michelin babies. No,
Michelin babies.
yeah, some nasty food. Look at her, she knows she's flying. She knows she. Oh, look at her hands. She knows she's flying, Auntie.
Oh yeah, she got her hands out.
There's only one patient in my house who's struggling too. I just told if you can just cancel on everyone, would go. He would always like rest his head on my shoulder and I'd carry him.
Yeah.
I find it so difficult to examine him because the minute I change his position, he would do a.
Oh, I wonder if this will tag out.
That's funny.
Oh, Chinlu.
He also changed. Maybe I haven't saved it.
What the fuck is the grave at? Oh, fuck. I'm missing something here.
What's up people making these stupid factory meals now? Like just fucking cook at home.
What, people advertising it though?
Yeah, like off lately, get back into your summer house or a factory.
What is
No,
going
even cook your own meals
on?
at home.
Oh. Cook your own meal now. I'm only trying to remember where I seen this stuff.
We should start like a factory thing.
Yeah,
So
but I always wonder about these meal kit things. Do people really have that much fucking disposable income where they can just afford? That's the shit that
they
blows
don't
my
even
mind.
buy groceries. My mom does that in Canada. Like she never goes to grocery stores. She only buys groceries because they don't cook.
Yeah, because they're lazy.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
friend? Which
There's
friend?
from she stays near that what is that park? Yeah, those burritos are expensive. Naughty Atoms. You know Naughty Atoms is nearby my place. They're in Metro.
Oh yeah,
By the station.
yeah.
By
The
Walmart.
bank
That
one.
yeah. The bank one. They sell because we have I don't there was also that time. She'll send you that.
Mhm.
Something when you delete. Yeah, she's all in good because my dad said, how are they?
Mhm.
I view cooking as relaxation. Some people take it as a
Well,
job.
they're overly priced. I've looked in the price of them. That's why.
I'm asking about cooking only.
Yeah, but those factory meals are over.
No, factory
They're
meals are
overpriced.
always costing more.
Yeah.
Let's touch on cooking. My idea of cooking is relaxation, but people view it as a chore. Cooking, like, oh, I
Yeah, I
have to
know.
cook today. Like, no, I enjoy it.
Yeah, but those factors, they're probably not so bad. It's more just they're just so overpriced. Like I did the math, they loop you in because they're like, all right, get them the first time, and then you get like 2 weeks of meals free or something.
Oh, now they have started this also. Like, they're putting a lot of money also in their
Hmm.
phones. Now now they have included not just not like real like vegetarian. Now they're having high protein meals you want, calorie smart protein zones. That is there. Like, this is the fucked up thing. Meals aren't a necessary essential. Ready to eat meat into your life.
Yeah, but some of them are probably not that bad. It's more just.
Trust have improved in it. Satya, food is necessary, but at the end of the day, there is protein included in it. I'm more flexible person, no? Not as an incentive, just necessary.
I don't know, this asshole quit building. Factor meals.
It's a low budget comedy. You go to the kitchen, no?
Yeah. Like, you have to be making like decent money to even afford that shit.
There is 1 to 2 days a week. Honestly,
Yeah, but like your friend, for instance.
nowadays,
What is it?
so 12 meal plan, 1199 for 2 people.
Per meal. That's the thing. It's like,
Yeah,
okay, so you gotta at least like really realistically probably eat like twice a day, right?
or 6.
I know some people probably just do one, but like 2 meals a day, right?
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
is 2 meals a day for 2 people.
Yeah, but you're gonna need four. Cause what, you're realistically gonna eat once a day? You know what I'm saying? Those meals probably are only like 1,000, so you're gonna be paying. So it's 2 meals for $11.
No,
There's $11.99 per meal.
per meal.
Yeah, so $24
So
for
just
2 meals.
for 12 meal plan,
Yeah,
it's $143.
per week.
Yeah.
So they give you a deal if you buy it per week. So
That's what I said. So
yeah,
there is like if you want, let's say, I think there is 3 days a week, right?
yeah.
There is 1 to 2 days a week. There is only weekdays, and you have to pay
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
so you only get 3 days for $143. Yeah, my point. It's fucking too expensive. Why the fuck would you do that when you can go to the grocery store and you can get like a week's amount of food or more than that for 2 people for fucking. That's why I don't understand people why they waste money. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, which is like a realistic, probably like week's worth of food. So you're gonna be spending $300 when you could have had like a fuckload of groceries. Yeah, $340 in groceries. I could literally buy like 34 of those bags of trail mix, probably more than that. So think about that. It's like 34 bags of trail mix I could get. I could survive like for like fucking months on that. That's all I'm just saying. It's for like, it's for people that if you're like super fucking busy and you have disposable income where you can just afford that shit, because not everyone realistically can afford that. And then like, yeah, bankers make decent money, but someone like me, it's like, no, I fucking. Mm, yeah. Yeah, no, like what? Hold on. I think regular groceries are expensive, so why the fuck would I pay for Factor when it's not even like a full month of fucking. It's literally like $340 for like a week's of food for 2 people. It's like, that's like realistic. It's like, yeah, no. I'd rather be smart with my money and I want this like house just to be built. Fucking takes forever. Yeah, it should be called. Yeah, Rich Piana had his company, and that's what he had. But I think he got it started up with someone else though too. Because I don't think, but I don't understand how you set those businesses up anyway. Because it's like, how do you even set those businesses up with like, I know, but listen, how do you even set these businesses up anyway? Like getting the people to supply you with the food and the whatever, like these business owners that do shit. It's like, how do you get your supplies? Yeah, but how? There's chef. Yeah, that's where it's like an asterisk. It's like chef made, but produced in like a fat. It's like chef made. recipe. That's what it is. It's like chef made recipes and it's all made in like a factory. But it's like, where? How are people setting up these businesses?
Yeah, because otherwise, like,
Do you get what I'm saying here?
I do understand.
How do you set up a business like that where you get the
You
supplies?
have to just go check who the sponsors are and see them. Who owns factories?
Yeah, but how do they set up the business? Do you get what I'm saying? Like how do you get like the chicken or the fit like
Yeah, they're sourced, right? Sources.
yeah, what who how do you get these sources? That's what I don't understand cuz there's like more than just the factor was set up. There was like chef whatever and there was like another one and that's what I'm saying. I've always wondered and then like I said Rich Piana had one and it was like how do you set these businesses up?
See, the factor uses companies worldwide along the ocean, right?
Hmm.
Those ships which participate in cruises are typically owned and operated.
Click his profile. He goes,
They provide no support systems or technical
something I've always wondered about, like vitamin companies and
yeah, former Olympic athletes
yeah, but did he fight in UFC? See, and that's why I think this guy's like a front because you're telling me a guy that was like,
2011 in 2016, Rob Lee, former athletes and private equity investor, might have participated in businesses.
yeah, well, it's like I want to know how they set up this, how they get the suppliers, how they get like the whole factory set up and fucking
Their
everything.
biggest thing was into
Yeah, what? Nick Vermont or whatever his name was, like, what, sat in a kitchen and cooked all the meals and sent them out, like. Yeah, it's confusing to me. Like, even protein drinks and this and that, I'm like, so where do they get the supplies? And how's the. I think a lot of this shit might just be made. Not that necessarily, but like China or something. Nick was just a farm boy. Yeah, I remember you saying that.
decided to integrate sustainable motorcycle e-pass into health and wellness. This road pass was integrated into the Elwood roadworthy infrastructure.
Okay, maybe you're not looking at what I want. Let me see this. Okay, what the hell's his name? You're not looking at what I'm looking for. What's his name?
Nick Ornament.
How do you spell it?
Nick NICH space WERNIMONT.
He doesn't even have a little Wikipedia. Yeah, that's the problem. It doesn't really, it doesn't have any, it won't say what he.
Let's go. They have done something in current hello, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike a person something.
Yeah.
He involves currently she insists into the investment over for $100K with 500 with the senior co-founder of Tesla. Tesla in the background between the CEO and owner hold on what
What I was looking for, I couldn't find. I was looking.
I know what you're also trying to look
What
for.
I was looking for.
Like how do they source the
No,
ingredients?
I was looking for something else. But I'm curious about that because it's like, so how do you guys just set up these businesses like Rich Piana? I don't think he was like, yeah, this is my business, this is it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think he fucking had anything to do with setting up the business. You know what I'm saying? I think he was a complete face. You know what I mean? I was like, this guy, what is this fucking guy all of a sudden? I hate how these guys are like all of a sudden like, and I just figured it out. I've been a fuck up my whole life. And yeah.
They're saying the company actually grew from a local kitchen to a national brand.
So, okay, they just started like a small kitchen and we're probably buying
Yeah.
shit like locally or something.
Yeah.
And then a guy took over his business and then took it into like a corporation
Yeah.
style thing and fucking like got like a like a fuck them.
Yeah.
Okay, now that see that so it didn't start like
Like not randomly.
yeah, they were probably sourcing, and that's the thing too, where they getting their chicken and stuff like that, and like they're sourcing like
Some people were just bad reviews.
yeah, I seen it had bad reviews.
Complaints. Yeah, like after Steve has gotten a high end prepared meal service known for its fresh, low carb, flavorful options with suitable comfort seasonings, however, has chosen simple satisfying habits. All her daily meals include
Yeah,
boiled
exactly.
mushrooms,
Yeah, exactly.
consistent shipping.
Yeah.
Probably just canceling the delivery fee.
Yeah, because they don't want to. You can't. Yeah, because you can't contact anyone, probably.
They said like any procedural orders will overpriced, $18+ per serving.
Yeah.
Many users have sufficient budgets to skip the sides.
And that's what I'm saying. You gotta like eat multiple meals. It's
It
not
will
gonna.
have to be like
See how I knew this shit before even like having to look it up, because I looked into this before and I like thought it through like years ago, and I was like, no, this doesn't make sense unless you're rich. Because if you're, well, I shouldn't even say just rich, but like you're well off. You have a job that pays you like 70K a year or more, right? Then you could like afford it.
I mean, even later in the future, maybe, but still, I would still prefer to cook my own
Yeah,
food.
because you're getting better quality food too, because you don't know where the fuck they're getting the meat. You don't know if they're like abusing the chickens or have them all piled onto each other or like diseased, or if they're getting it from like Mexico, or you don't know none of
I
that
heard
shit.
about
Yeah,
like late women also loses their factor due to them sick. They develop rashes or skin irritation, something like that.
yeah, I'm not surprised. That's why it's like better just,
Know where your food comes from
yeah, it's like,
and just,
yeah,
avoid convenience packages or
yeah, like I'm freaking all about like cooking yourself. It's one thing about, I will say, even though I did like bitch ass kitchen work and cooking and stuff, but did like teach me to like cook better. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're in a kitchen and you have to cut like hundreds of tomatoes and hundreds of onions a day, you know what I mean? Like you kind of get good at shit. You know what I'm?
so there's a Papa taught me to cook for me and my mom taught me to cook Mexican dishes. So I want to cook for myself, you know.
I do. I know they did teach you to cook good. You cook better than me. You cook better than I
Of
do.
course, like Derek does.
Derek don't cook at all.
He does.
Yeah. That dude fucking. See how long it's taking these things to build this damn house? This is the one thing about the game, because they make it all slow because they expect you kind of be building or like doing other shit, but it's like I still gotta build the other damn building. I'm trying to like, yeah, it's a waste of money. They've had too many of those things. Not worth it. Don't ever.
You should start what you know able to start. Like
Hmm.
that lemon water you talked of, lemon water.
Yeah, that's like something you enjoy. Like you should think about how to do that.
Along with my practice, I want to give my patients like
No, you
that.
should be like setting up a business.
I know that, but I'm
It's
saying
like the
like
one
my
thing that we
practice will
can.
be going on in the side. I
It's the
have a lot of
one.
things I'm planning on
Yeah,
doing.
well, it's like the one thing we can do right away is like figure out how to like build a business. Because if we could like get off of having to worry about working regular jobs and shit, it's like,
No, I have my family. That's why.
okay, but okay, well, we aren't not getting what I'm saying. It's something that you can do immediately. They can't. Nobody can be held back from starting their own business. That's something that doesn't take, you know what I mean? I know, but I mean, you can't do it alone. That's what I'm saying about all these people. Like they didn't start there. Like even like something like this. How do you start this company and get the supplier for even the water? Casanova root fiber, chicory root inulin, Jerusalem artichoke inulin. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck? I guess it's probably laboratories or some shit that like get all this shit where you can buy it in supply.
Or you should start like a supplement.
Yeah.
Supplement is one of the
One.
sources again, like the supplement dietary.
This is like
Now, you have to do proper research. If you
Derek.
start supplement,
Yeah.
it has to be like proper one such supplement, which is including even like your fish oil and everything, like an all-in-one this.
Yeah.
So that you don't have like 15 different supplements, like you're taking fish oil, you're taking medicinal supplements, like, you know what I mean?
You can't combine that though, I don't think.
Or like
And you would want people to buy it separately too because you make more money.
no, you're not getting what I'm trying to say. Like, I didn't mean combine it in one capsule. I mean it should be like a bundle with all round supplement, and complement to that, fish oil also, something like that. So this is like your one thing, all round. So you have to go to manufacturer basically,
Yeah, which is
and you
probably
have to
means
go like for compliance with the FDA, and then
yeah, is this shit edible? Yeah, get the government to
then first and foremost you have to decide like the target market for it, like what is it, like for vendors or like for market.
you know, I've always thought I think the person said is more you're onto the right path, which is making like a lemon water because I think like drinks are the way to go. It's like something people grab on the go.
नहीं, also
Like
lemon is like turmeric water. You take this, like it's very, like you
yeah, but
take
you
it.
need to make it flavorful. Like that's the other thing. Not everyone's thinking like you. They're gonna want. You gotta do something like a twist,
But
like
no, it's not completely flavorful.
not those, but like
Yeah, I'm talking shots.
oh, then that's a little different. Yeah, I thought you meant drink. I feel like drinks though is like the. I've always thought that was
Then
like
in that chemistry, no, I don't want anything. I want like fresh. Like how people have like freshly squeezed orange juice. Oh, they put chemicals and they put something. No, people want fresh organic things.
yeah,
Fresh organic. Like the shelf life also will be like 2 days max. Not like even third day, because that's how the potency of the fruit is. You have to do that.
yeah,
Like if you have like chunks of freshly frozen ginger and all, you have to like write down why we are having that, because you know the medicinal properties in detail. If you do it like that only, you get the full this. But then even some people add, like you make a separate drink of like clove
is, it's like tough.
Yeah, a lot of what I do has to seriously your exams have to be precise and
Yeah, that's right. No, everybody gotta advertise that. No, yeah, it's like I really do think well, business is the only way to get rich. Period.
yes, I also think some businesses can nowadays
Yeah.
I think also with what's the topic which we talked earlier already, also with booming with expected growth of like 357.6 billion by 2033 versus 703 of 1991.
And the only way to get richer with that type of shit is if you could somehow find out something that nobody has.
Plus it is like for me because I'm a doctor also, so like
Yeah, Dr.
that can
Stuffies.
inverse it like
You could put Dr. Stuffies on it.
yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, they have like different drinks. There's a drink that someone has like Dr. whatever, but I don't know. But yeah, you could put like Dr. Steffi soda or something.
Soda I won't
Well,
drink.
I'm just saying if you made a drink or something.
Like I'm gonna even start my diabetes also with my taking some
No, you should
starting to see
seriously,
cases. Starting to see cases.
we should seriously look into like making something to sell. Cause
Or you can start your thing like a gym supplement business or something
I
like
want
that.
to do like a drink. I think that's like the way to go. Whatever, shot or drink, I don't
If
care.
you were with your friend, you could have started like a beer company, all of yours.
There ain't no fucking buddy I can do anything with besides you, Steffi. You're my wife. It should be me and you. We should work on something like that and look in how to do it. And then the real work.
Like me, like
I'd fucking, honestly, God, I'd rather do that than be going to fucking Walmart every day. Walmart's like great and all, but I need to make real money. We need to make real money. It's fucking important.
yeah, when you go back home,
Oh, you're gonna go back home when that's fucking illegal.
what do you mean?
You can't only leave the country for a year at a time. And then you gotta come back before a year. And then probably stay in the country. So no, it doesn't work. You gotta set up shop here where you live, and we need to figure out something because time's
No,
a
you keep
ticking.
putting me down. It's like I have to
No,
back this up.
yeah, well, because the government doesn't want you doing that, so no.
I didn't.
I didn't.
Have a career.
I get that, but not here. We need to freaking.
That's fine. It's good.
Yeah, I'm just saying we should look into setting up a business and how to do it. And I feel like that seriously is like the. like a business license.
Being an employer and
Yeah,
then
exemption.
state food staff mentioned workers may temporarily respond with processing handling health checks, storing food establishing license. So outside of regular temporary location tasks and enforcement tasks include so now basically for last topic we have this regular thing. If you are having you are able to operate commercially established
Ooh.
but many but not all health shops may require authorization before
Mm.
licensed commercially.
Yeah, so you need your kitchen like set up like a legitimate.
Be prepared for this question. The safety of factory facilities for
Yeah,
you can do in this case
yeah.
not
You
possible
would
like
have to
shut
not have.
we'll be like don't
Well,
keep
yeah.
equipment on both the scale.
You'd have to do more than that though. They say you need commercial refrigeration and shit like that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying this is not a clean kitchen anyway.
It doesn't matter about that. You can clean it up. The
Yeah,
thing that no, Steffi, please. The thing that we can't do, can't put commercial fucking refrigeration unit in a house. That's kind of crazy. They're like, yeah, you can operate in a house. You just need a commercial refrigeration. That's like I'm sure you need like a giant walk-in fridge.
obviously.
But no, it is interesting. Yeah, so obviously you need the business license in Michigan. You need the like sales tax thing that goes along with the business. Then you probably need like the distributor thing or whatever.
Yeah, then your dispensary.
Yeah.
You need like
Then you need a lot.
producers would
You're
need
gonna need you're
lemons,
probably gonna also need to set up what's that thing what's that
LLC.
well no what's that one shit called a patent and shit. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
like pat.
obviously multiple. Yeah,
You're gonna have to go to a lawyer to write up the
LLC.
shit. Yeah, that else.
The liability insurance would be applicable against potential developing safe packaging using farmers or online store of official tracking shops where people operate.
Yeah, I'm selling it. That would be kind of cool though.
There's a lot of things like
It still would be kind of cool to
go
shop.
and ask where we can shop and you can confirm them, right?
You'd have to contact like Sunkist or something, or yeah, or a farmer.
Moving moving to organic farming in Michigan.
That'd be the fucking sweet thing.
You
If,
have to go to the farmer and they will get together. They will be like, get lost.
have to get Leslie and be like, hey, we need you to grow 50,000 lemon trees. And she's just working them alone by herself. She's just growing like thousands of lemon trees and she's doing it all alone.
Only that's the only thing which is different.
Yeah, you can't grow lemons.
Yeah, it's too cold for
Yeah,
them.
the climate's like shit. We're like right here. If there's like a fine line to where you can like grow shit, we're right here. Cause the farther you go north, once you hit a certain point, you ain't growing shit. Cause we're close to like the Arctic Circle in a way.
They've said Eden
What, tomatoes?
Corn.
Oh yeah, no surprise.
They said Michigan farmers grow corn on more than 1.4 million acres, and it's the state's most prevalent field crop.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which farmers are billionaires? Who follows? Me?
Mm.
What do you want? I just curious. Which farmer is richer?
All of them. Every single fucking farmer
Oh,
that.
Leslie herself was doing. She herself had a business. Like there's one of the shops, right? But they were like really like
Well, if we end
money
up
were
taking
involved.
something. Oh, really?
So she stopped it then. So I didn't get back to
What
her.
was she selling, though?
Like all sort like vegetables and
Oh, yeah.
like she makes a lot of veggies, organic proper veggies and all.
No, I think honestly, like selling a drink is seriously like the smart, whatever it is, a shot, a drink, whatever. I think that's like the smartest thing to sell. Because drinks are just,
Or just a water plant. Just basic put drinking water also people.
yeah, but a lemon water is where you got your little twist. Somebody already has done it, but like if we look into like, because you're gonna have to have the lemon, but you need something in there that gives a little bit of like a sweet taste, but you want to put something in it that's healthy,
Or
and
you
then
can
like
make combine orange lemon water.
that's what I'm saying. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It has to have like flavors, because you gotta have like something. Yeah, that's a good name for it too, by the way. Yeah, that's actually a good name for it. And then you like do a little story. I'm telling you, like, mm, mm. Yeah, well, we could figure that all out in time. It could come to us. But I'm being serious. Like, I really feel like you don't make money in this world unless you have a business. Just look at all the fucking people who are filthy rich. They're all businessmen or women. Fucking, they're all fucking, they have something and they're selling it. And I feel like,
My parents were going on saying like if they will start like a small restaurant, like oh Leslie's daughter and son and daughter-in-law just started their restaurant. It's doing very well. People were like their restaurant doing very well.
yeah, it's
Either that or
tacos. It's like easy. It's easy food. People love them. It's like I always thought it'd be great to set up like a taco truck because it's like,
not to
damn.
taco, like one area, one place, but it has to not look very dingy. Like it has to
I
look
can't believe
that
this.
Chick-fil-A type, very
I
attractive.
can't believe those kids that like the what the fry guy. The what the fry guy, he died of like a fucking massive heart attack, right? And his kids didn't want to take over the business that he set up, but this guy had like multiple food trucks, like
Like about Chick-fil-A, like pizzas, right? You're like
you'd want
talking
to
about
do
the
something like
pizza.
burger,
Hear me
pizza.
out. Hear me.
I know.
Pizza, but a healthier twist. Pizza.
Yeah.
Like, is there any like healthy pizza? Like a healthier twist to it.
Oh.
Not I mean, come on. I mean, people love the one thing I know about you is
No, with
pizza.
pizza, it's like the one thing that, like Derek actually had a good idea with pizza. You're better off just buying if you had the money buying a
Franchise.
Little Caesars or something. Now I prefer fucking Jets, but I'm kind of down with what Derek says about the Little Caesars one because I think he's the richest pizza guy on planet Earth. but he made a pizza. It's good. The like it's cheap, but that's the thing. It's cheap. People love pizza, and if you can get pizza for $7 fucking, like, like,
There are two options. One is it has to be left in the food industry because see right now, see I'll tell you what the current scenario in the world. One thing is everyone's become more health conscious because of food, as always. But of lately, you know, we have become a little more health conscious too. And or on the flip side, what is the most popular like see like I can tell you like in India, in my area in Mumbai where I'm living, we know that what food is like very popular. Obviously biryani and everything. Correct. Here on earth 99% of the people absolutely love pizza, correct? Pizza and burgers.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
So, but you have to like have, or like see burgers also. Like that's what the restaurant or whatever it is, right? When you're getting chefs and all, it should when you start out, it should not be like a crazy big menu. You should be really good at just one, two types of pizza, two types of burgers. But they should be like so good, like the combination of both those should be so good that no one has heard of those and it's very tasty. Like the everything burger type, like you put everything in it. Like whatever
No,
you're
you
eating
just give
burger,
like they could customize it and then you bring it.
like that type,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
How you have Subway, Subway they make
Like
burgers.
Subway for burgers.
Yeah, something like that type. You know what I mean?
They do.
They have something like
Yeah,
Subway
it's
for
called Five Guys.
okay, so name something else name like that.
Yeah, and Five Guys is good as fuck.
Yeah, so see that is like a big similar roots that you have seen.
Yeah, Five Guys' little thing is they cook all their shit with
But they
peanut
have
oil.
all types of meats there.
No, just
You can put
burgers.
in on also this also. You can put
Like chicken
anything.
burgers and
Chicken burgers, venison, this, that, elk. Put everything
no, you
in
need
it.
to look into just making a drink, I'm telling you. Like
I'm just giving you the
oh what
because you know about food. Burgers are
I'm
like
telling you right now, the thing that you need to look
it's
into
that like
is
your
drinks. The world's richest man to drink. Well, besides Elon shit, but
obviously
yeah.
like definition. You see in the Chick-fil-A also. That type.
Yeah, that guy.
Then you look in one. God, how many franchises all over your 50 states
People
you
are
can
like
name?
pointing out like Chick-fil-A is like not healthy. They're like it has this in it and this, and it's like yeah, but nobody gives a fuck because it's delicious. Like it is fucking delicious.
Once
It's
the food
undeniable.
deviated
Uh-uh.
to fucking burgers, I
Yeah,
don't get it.
I don't care either. That's why I was like, it's like you have to explain to these one people that are
People
trying to
are
point.
eating every day.
Yeah, they were trying to point out shit. It's like, oh, it's fast food, but it's
Like
like a little bit
literally,
healthier.
come
So,
on, once in a
yeah.
blue moon you can
Yeah,
eat
I'm
one
like, no,
burger.
I'm sorry, bro. Chick-fil-A is delicious. It really is. Like, you know how many people I've talked to that I work with? They're like, I haven't had Chick-fil-A yet. I'm like, what are you doing? Go and get Chick-fil-A. Believe me, I wish I wouldn't have went so long with not having Chick-fil-A. Because I'm like,
Anyways, what were we saying? I don't know why this popped up. Anyways, Stanley's and Walmart.
yeah, Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah,
Second is the Mars chocolate family. The Mars.
yeah, because they own like all the candies.
Yeah. Then is the Monster. Monster Energy.
Coke. No, it's pronounced Coke.
About medicine.
That's funny. That was the guy that was responsible for getting weed illegal. Did you know that? Yeah, because he didn't want, he owned paper companies, and he didn't want, at the time they were like finding like hemp's more sturdier and better and stuff, and grows fast, and he was afraid it would have fucked up his paper company, so he like owned newspapers, so he started putting out shit like Marijuana Madness or whatever that movie's called. There's a propaganda film, and then they made weed illegal, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, Illinois is right next to us. Well, that's a fucking dream. That's what I'm saying. We could like set up like a successful business, and then buy some like land, be able to set up like our own farm and shit.
You know how expensive fucking microgreen though? Thing I bought on the salad.
Yeah,
That thing also
yeah,
grows.
growing those, yeah. But we need farmland.
Let me help. Fuck.
Well, yeah, but you can only grow like so long
See,
out of the
all
year.
see when we go no to nature, like you know, we should like all put heads together.
Yeah, it would be like, you're fucking successful. Me and Steffi want to do this. You want to fucking get in on this with us? And fucking work together? Who the fuck said anything about forcing? Did I fucking say I said we should get work together and fucking do this. I'm not. I'm allowed to speak. I want it.
No, but I don't like it because it's too loud for me to listen. I don't know.
What way you can talk too? Because I didn't want to. I didn't say about anything about forcing anybody. But no. Yeah, we definitely.
What articles? We do fucking have leave. Fucking people.
I know. I know Brogan's like, hey man, Saturday, he's like, you want to like meet up early in the morning to go have breakfast? Number one, the UFC starts at 4 in the morning. I'm like, I can't, bro. I was like, I don't even give a fuck if he comes here, but the thing is, it's like, Saturday is my one day off. He wants to get in at Walmart again. Yeah, but he fucked up his chance. I didn't say nothing to him, but it's like, dude, you fucked up your. Well, he could have worked. He could be instead of like the one guy and the other guy working. They originally were gonna hire Brogan. Brogan like didn't jump on it, and they hired 2 new people. Now Walmart's kind of like cutting hours. They're not. They're the whole company, entire store wide is doing a hiring freeze.
Yeah, but that's not only those. World over.
Well, the rumor is because Walmart got sued.
Walmart, okay, that thing. Walmart.
But I don't think they got sued to the point of like having to freeze it this bad. Because Walmart's though, I feel like is the best one because it's guaranteed to do business. But yeah, like that's where Brogan screwed up, and it's like I can like set up I can do your thing for you. And like, because he's like, I can stop by. I'm like, just make a password in me and just send it to me and I'll handle it. But I was like, he kind of screwed up his chance. And I didn't want to really say he did, but it's like, yeah, bro, you're like, you kind of didn't, get on it when they were going to hire you. Shit, they screwed me over. Yeah, we'll have to get Leslie in on it. Leslie, let's.
I think he loves farming and stuff and all that growing crops. And he's really good at carpentry work too. I think yeah, we have not seen personally ever over there, but I think getting him involved. He was sort of thinking like I think he likes it, like not necessarily need a daily location for husband,
Yeah.
he also knows like how to really get into all of that and start
Yeah.
each city. Let him come here and meet like in all 4 or 5 years. He will get to experience exactly what you want to do with your life. Like he told he'll really give you a glimpse like how to exactly like you know sort of understand your strengths even more and give you like ideas of whatever
Yeah.
your business, and then you can tell him if he's interested in it. Like he was
Yeah.
very successful in his business.
Yeah. He like had he did.
He has like 2 master's degrees in it, and now the current last master's degree is related to uh, what what
It is.
can you even keep it in the word pray like that? Don't hold it so loose.
a dumbass. Got hit by the blow bridge. Damn. He was like dead. Oh, wow. California Medicaid program alone. Show me. What the fuck? You read this shit? Of course she's a fat fucking slob.
Huh? What the hell?
Yeah, look at it. She's a fat fucking slob. Do you see her?
Yeah.
Look how big she is. She's a slob. Yeah.
Yeah, this is insane. This was Saturday the other day, and then one was in town.
Mm. I'm not scared of nothing. So you gotta understand that about me. I'm not scared of anything. No, I'm not. No. I don't. That's one thing. I think when you have certain things happen, then you. No, I died, and that like made me less scared. Seriously, it made me less scared. I used to have. That wasn't even the time. It was like a weird time. I felt like my heart stopped and I fainted and I fucking smashed. But I don't know. All I know is like I felt at peace, and and I just felt real at peace. And then in the moment, I was just like, well, I lived a good life. I don't remember anything. And my cousin went into a legit coma for 2 weeks and had an outer body experience while he was in a coma. He was like floating above himself, looking at like his family, like his mom and dad and stuff around his. Yeah, like he didn't die yet. Jeez, they're trying to make like a whole show and everything. Christian Broadcast Network. I'm floating. Man, this sucks. This takes us fucking hours.